The Titans shocked the Arizona Cardinals, coming back from 21-6 with great plays from Cam Ward and a lot of mistakes from the Cardinals, but they showed they have heart, and Cam Ward fought back. I honestly don't think you can talk about this game, Cam Ward and the Titans, without talking about the interview. That was the most popular thing that the Titans had done, the most newsworthy thing that happened with the Titans all year to this point, and that was Cam Ward going to the media and saying that they were ass, keeping it a buck, because they were bad. They still might be bad, but I was okay with him saying it. Tony the Tiger thought he sounded depressed and frustrated. Sometimes you got to face the reality of the situation, and after they faced it, them realizing that, Cam Ward started to become more and more careful, conscientious with the football, and they started playing like a team that can't go out and have these fireworks. Cam Ward misses a lot of bunnies out there. He was 21 for 39, 205 yards, I believe, and one pick. Like that, you know what I mean? He's not as efficient as he needs to be, and I think that he's going to be. However, one thing he couldn't do was throw a lot of bad picks. Now, the pick that he threw, this was a wild game. So, full disclosure, it was not all Cam Ward come from if you didn't watch this game. Basically, he's rolling out to the left, throws what should have been a pick. It got deflected, got caught for a pick, but the Cardinals guy around the 5-yard line fumbled it back. Tyler Lockett gets a touchdown. That play happened at 21-12. And the Titans recovering it. Now they're only down 2. Now where I'm saying Cam Ward clutched up late in the game, time running down. Ridley, he's running past them, and Calvin Ridley pokes the hand up. They throw the bomb to him, and it's a huge play and a big play, and they get into field goal range. And their kicker, Sly, he's been off all year. It was a 29-yarder. He looked like he wanted to miss it, but he made it. And the Titans end up getting the win. Now, that being said, should they have lost? Absolutely. The Cardinals had a fumble where they just walked in. DeMarco, he just walks in. Should have been a touchdown. Should have put them up 28-6, which I think would have been a death knell. Instead, it was a fumble. And the Titans end up going down and scoring points off of that. Trying for an extra point, and Sly misses it. So... yeah, did they get lucky? Absolutely. But that drive in that situation, there's a lot of people who don't come through in that situation. And for Cam Ward to get his first win, you know what I mean, on the Titans, bro, the Titans suck. You know, after saying to keep it a buck comments, I think that's huge for them. One thing about the Titans, though, that defense is nasty. They held the Cardinals scoreless for the whole second half. I'm watching the game, and, you know, the football is a moving organism, so by the time I'm watching the game, I already knew the score, and still I'm watching the game like, how did this happen? How did they not score? They kept not scoring. Now, again, huge part of it, that fumble. Terrible play. Cardinals really goofed up the game. But that defense was all over Kyler Murray. Jeffrey Simmons is one of the best interior linemen right now in the NFL, one of the best D tackles. He was destroying the game. We saw him try to do it last week against the Texans. He can be a game breaker. He gets doubled all the time. Everyone knows who Jeffrey Simmons is, and he still goes in there and makes plays. Arden Key started revving it up a little bit too. And that defense, just so much pressure on Kyler, they couldn't run an offense. Like, they really were screaming at Kyler, and we've seen them do this. We can't say Bo Nix is awful now. He had 3 picks against them. Now, maybe it was the first game of the year, but I think the Rams kind of cooked them. The Texans just put up 44. So even I thought that them letting up 26 to the Texans was bad. But when you don't score, and then the Texans go out and score 44, I think this defense is definitely the strong point of their team. They need something on offense to go with it, a run game or a pass game. But if they can hang on for a little bit, I don't think they're going to be a playoff team, but they can have a respectable season and really start scaring some teams. Because for the Tennessee Titans, Brian Callahan made a move. I didn't notice this move, and last week it did not yield results. But this week, I think you saw some of it. Brian Callahan gave up play calling duties to Bo Horde. My handwriting is really bad, so I apologize. And basically the offense, they wanted to have more explosive plays, and you saw it. Cam Ward missed a couple of bombs. Actually, he did not play perfect by any stretch, but the bombs were there in a way that I hadn't seen them dialed up earlier in the season, because Callahan's trying to run a full team, and actually defensively they're doing a good job. So he's doing a good job with the whole team, but the offense was bad, so he gives up the play calling duties. And this guy Shamir DK, a rookie they drafted, he's their punt returner. He made a good play, kick returner as well, but he can be their deep threat. And they just didn't connect on some, but there were some openings drawn up that I had not seen, and so the Titans play calling may have just taken a bump. You saw Calvin Ridley, he got back involved. He ended up with 100 yards for the first time this season. I think he had 130. Pollard, 14 carries, 68 yards. Much better plays in this game. And the Cardinals, now the Cardinals secondary is a little banged up, so maybe that, you know what I mean, is a factor. But the Cardinals did a good job against the Seahawks. And we saw what Sam Darnold did to the Buccaneers defense. He was also injured. Every defense is injured. But I think the Cardinals defense is pretty good comparably right now. And for there to be some openings, Cam Ward didn't hit on all of them. They got lucky for sure, you know. But you're not winless, and that just for the Titans to just not be winless, I think, is just a huge weight lifted off the shoulders. Especially after the comments with Cam Ward, you start 0-8, you're starting to get into, this could get real. I don't know, but something has to happen now. Callahan, you could see him hugging the relief, and maybe this is it. Maybe this is what they needed to do. Clearly, their offense needed a boost, and even though the boost might have been the Cardinals, but I think the play caller will have some impact. There looked like to be a little more gimmies, some good stuff happening on the field with the Titans, where their offense before those last couple, specifically this week, looked very archaic. So we will see with Tennessee if this means anything for them going forward. I'm looking for the schedule. As you guys know, I always forget to do the freaking schedule. I don't know who they play next. Sorry, Titans fans. Who do they play next? Let's find out. Titans fans, I have great news for you. Next up, you play the Oakland Raiders. You could have a 2-game winning streak. The Las Vegas Raiders, not the Oakland Raiders. Whatever. The Raiders, they stink. They just lost 40-6. And Geno Smith, I think that defense might have Geno in a bag. Now, running-wise, we'll see. You know, we've seen some big runs on. I don't know, man. Y'all can beat the Raiders. I don't know if I'll pick you, but you could do it. So Titans, it could get interesting here. Could get interesting in a week. We shall see. I'm a little excited, man. I like Cam Ward. I want you guys to be good. So let's see what happens with the Titans going forward.